Welcome back to Miss Letter's calculation station where things add up. Today we are doing 2-5 revenue function. This is a continuation from yesterday. So our revenue function looks like a rainbow. And we have the formula for revenue is P squared plus P, which looks very similar to our formula for a parabola, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. When we graph our parabola, there's a few things we want to know. We want to know the vertex. I like to call that where you have the axis of symmetry or the fold line and the height. And the vertex is negative b over 2a, comma, y. And this fold line is called the axis of symmetry. Folds it right in half. So if this half folds at 10, that half will fold at 10, giving you that width of 20. So let's move on to, we have a revenue equals price times quantity. Revenue equals a price times negative 500p plus 30,000. This is the same thing we did on the other page. We're just having to do a little bit more. We're going to distribute out that p. And we have revenue is negative 500 p squared plus 30,000 p. So remember that revenue is always in the form of p squared plus p squared plus p. Now we're going to be using this equation to graph. Here's my A, B, C. So to graph, we need to find the vertex. Anytime that you have the p squared plus p format, that means it's going to be the rainbow. And you have to find the vertex. The vertex is going to give you the height and allow you to find the width. So we need to find the vertex. And we have x equals negative b over 2a. What's b? 30,000. And what's a? Negative 500. I'm going to use my newfound calculator trick, which is alpha. Let's clear that. Alpha y equals, that's going to give me the numerator denominator fraction bar, and I'm just going to plug it in just like I see it. Negative parentheses 30,000 over 2 parentheses negative 500. Remember, if you get an error, that means that you put a minus instead of a negative. And I have x is 30. I'm going to plug that into the equation, and I have y equals negative 530 squared plus 30,000 times 30. So negative 530 squared plus 30,000 times 30, and we get 450,000. Here's my graph. My graph is always going to look like a rainbow. We want to label the vertex. The vertex is that fold line where you would fold it, similar to folding a heart. And my vertex is 30, 450,000. So this is your X, and this is your Y. And if half my heart is 30, the other half would also be 30. What's the width? 60. So you're just going to double the fold line. That concludes Miss Letter's calculation station. Don't forget to like and subscribe.